guys can hear me. We shall see who shows up. Give me a minute here. Let me log on to the computer. It's always a setup for this thing, you know. I know it takes a hot minute for people to come in, so it's all good. I got one person watching. Let me know if you can get a 5x5. I got the fan blowing back there, but if I need to turn it off, I will. If you can give me a 5x5, let me know if it's good or not. So I got a thumbs up. I see that. I got my camera vertical, so normally I have it this way, and I usually can see the comments. I'm logging on my computer right now, but if you can give me a 5x5, if I sound okay or if it's too windy, you're all good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go into this topic here in a little bit. Let me just get situated here. Hope you're having a good weekend, a good start. I don't know if you saw the title of my video, and I'll probably repeat this a couple times. It's just who's left, who is left in this YouTube life. You know, a lot of people coming and going. You know, especially the prepper community, the gun community. A lot of people just pack it up and they're like, I'm done, heading out, and and the question is, are they in it for the right reasons? Are they in it for their own reasons, financial reasons? Are they in it because is their heart in it? Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Is their heart in it? So let me blow up this. Let me expand. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to use the wrong words, right? All right. Let me go grab my power cord. I'll be right back. You know, this thing is just doing these lives, man. It just seems like it's more and more work. That's probably why I don't do them as much anymore. So, okay, so should be good. I'm connected, power cord and all that. Okay, so I got 5 people watching. Cool. I don't want to have to put my glasses on. This is why I kind of just using, I'm using the screen or whatever, and I just want to jump on there. So whoever's watching, as the people come in, I'll tell you hello. Hope you're having a good start for the weekend. I'm not using my normal tripod. The other one I have kind of tends to like turn. It's a swivel one. So, but yeah, I saw, and I won't even go into the channel or whatever, but this person I used to just to, and I keep up with from time to time, whatever, but just to see what new material comes out. And recently I found out, I was like, man, they're gone. They packed it up. They just gave up on it. Anytime. Hey, what's up, Bizza? What's going on, brother? Hope you and family's doing good. Hope you're having a good weekend. Are you doing some camping or not? And no, I'm not talking about you as far as people packing it up and going. Although some of our close friends, don't make any more videos. But sometimes as I'll say this, yesterday, and Bizza, let me know if you can hear me 5x5. Am I good? I got the fan all over there. Keith already said I'm good. I just want to make sure I'm still good on your end as well. But yesterday we went to a family graduation, and looking around at my my brother-in-laws and my sister-in-laws, like everyone's getting older, right? Even the kids, uh, that next generation of young adults is like, man, they're growing, right? They're growing left and right, and you know, even the gun, more moving, cleaning, painting. Oh my goodness, brother, pace yourself. We're not young anymore, right? And I'm gonna jump around here a little bit. I'm gonna go as quickly as I can, but of course, my lives are anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. So hopefully you can hear a little bit, Biz, and stick around. Um, but kind of multiple things. Let me flip flop back here. Not yesterday, Friday. Me and my oldest daughter, we went to some property of some family members that we know, which they're selling that property. So I was like, man, good thing I'm coming out here because I don't know how many more times. Nice, 10 plus acres, plenty of room to shoot. They have Airbnb container place there. There's certain places that have changed, so they're just like, you know what, we're just gonna sell. Nice property. I wish I had the money to buy it, and but it's definitely way out in the country. But I was after all that shoot, and for people that don't put in the time, the energy, the effort, or just the finances, like to do that shoot that I did yesterday was exhausting, and I'm 49, right? And I know people say, oh, I still feel like I'm 30. In your mind, you're 30. Your body's like, your mind's telling you yes, your body's telling you something else. It's just like, you know, when I hear people say that, they're like, oh, I still feel like I'm 20 or 30 years old. I'm like, really? Do you? But really? Like, you're an adult, man. Come on, man. I mean, I get it. You want to reminisce on some youth years, but at the same time, like, the reality is you're going to hurt yourself. And yesterday, spending all the time, just the resources. I built some targets. You buy ammo, you buy clay targets. I mean, you set up. I mean, it's a lot. It's about 45 minutes to set up. Yes, your mind and body are like 90 days. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with having a good time. Like Disney World. You want to, venture, like reminisce on. I get that, but there's just some things you just gotta let go. There's some things you just like. I love playing volleyball. I do. And I can probably still get out there and do some tricks and still hang with the young ones and old school them. But I'm limited on how long I can go out there, right? My stamina is not like it used to be, right? Like I can hurt myself. I'm not gonna go diving for volleyballs or for the balls and jumping up and twisting my back. I can't do that, right? I can, but I know I'm gonna hurt myself at some point. And so, like yesterday or Friday when we went out there, it was exhausting. And I actually had a lot of play targets. I still had watermelons I didn't shoot. I mean, I just had a lot of things I wanted to film. But after getting there, setting up, it was hot. Of course, it's in Texas, right? Everything is just, I mean, we're already hitting triple digits already. Yesterday was just miserable. And luckily, Friday was cloudy, but it was like, after doing the 45 minutes of setup, then I had, went and go change. I mean, this is all behind the scenes stuff that you guys probably don't see, or they're like, oh, I didn't realize you did all that. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And the thing is like, by the time I do that and I'm ready to shoot, I'm already like a little tired, right? And then so like, I jump in there, I start shooting my targets and hitting different angles, and I'm doing the roping, and I didn't do any knives out there. That would have been too much. I mean, stuff, right? Throwing cans, shooting 2 liter water. I mean, it's exhausting, right? I had fun. I'm not complaining about that, but definitely your body is different, right? And but seeing my in-laws, my brother-in-law, sister-in-laws getting older. Me realizing on Friday, like, man, like we stopped at I mean, we went probably an hour and a half, 2 hours over the time limit that I was gonna spend out there. my daughter had to drive halfway back because my back started twisting, and I was just it just got me thinking like, man, like, and I told her, I was like, I do these knife videos, I do the shotgun videos because I know that time's gonna pass. I know I'm gonna get older. I know that my body's changing. I'm not gonna be able to hang like I used to, but I want to be able to say I did that. That was me. I punched cans. I threw knives. I did the shotgun. I mean, I want to have fun while I can, right? Good morning, Papa Shoot. Good morning, brother. I hope you're listening to all this. So, hope you're having a good start. But the thing is like our bodies are getting older, right? And I'm gonna get back to the whole YouTube, who's left, or whatever. But I'm kind of just starting off where today's video is leading up, right? Plus, I haven't done a live in a while, and I was just thinking, man, I gotta continue to take care of myself. No, I don't drink anymore. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I don't smoke, I don't drink. I drink my coffee, drink water as much as I can. I try to go for walks in the evening. I try to stay busy out here. I try to stay healthy, and for my age, my body size, I'm pretty good for my age. Sure, there are people more healthier than me. They're more built and bulky and six-pack abs. Not everyone's fortunate to have that kind of body type at age 50. I'm not 50 yet, but I'm getting there. So it's more pacing myself to get to the finish line, right? And not that I'm hurried in the finish line of life. I was hurried to get there to the finish line for retirement and for other things, but I'm pacing myself, And so anyway, a couple nights ago, whatever, I did a search, whatever, this one channel, and I thought, this dude finally packed it up and left, and I'm just like, I think about like, man, how many people have come and gone? How many people were here before I started? How many people have come after I started? A lot of them are gone, right? And I'm still like hanging in there. I'm still, doing what I can to do. What's up, bro? And so, being a little relevant. Let me know, Dad on E, a couple guys, 5x5, if I'm good. But a couple of the, what's I say, just people that come and go, right? And I think, am I here for the right reasons? Am I still relevant? I get little views, right? I still enjoy this. These are things that I look for, right? Am I relevant? Do I have content still to offer? Am I enjoying myself, right? Can I still do this YouTube thing and go live? Yes, I can still do this. I'm just checking the boxes off. And hopefully I get some of you guys out there thinking about what I'm saying, right? About getting older, pacing yourself. And of course, everybody in my family still continues that, especially my wife's family, they continue to ask me like, so how's retirement? How do you like it? Blah, blah, blah. Can you give me some pointers? Can you give me some ideas? They just want to kind of pick up my brain, right? Not that I'm giving them financial advice. True, let's see, love of the game, bro. Exactly, right? I do this shit for the love of the game. Have any of you seen Fallout? The Ghoul is my guy now, so it's kind of where I'm getting inspiration for some videos, whatever. So he's pretty cool. But I love his liners, right? I can go through all the movies. I'm like, oh, that's a good quote. It's a good quote. I'm a movie kind of person, just like you. You like Disney World, Dad. I like movies. I like, there's Mandalorian. I mean, there's just certain movies. Logan. There's certain movies I like that I just play off of. I'm like, my boy and I are watching the series. Yeah, it's great. I'm ready for season 2. But I like a good story, right? I like a good story, and this is why I try to bring a story to you guys. Every time I do a video, there's a story behind it. Hey, what's up, Slingshot Warrior? What's going on, bro? I try to tell a story. I think for me, I can't speak for other channels, but let me turn this camera just a little bit over there. For me, I'm always trying to tell you guys a story. Like, there's a point to the video. If you pay attention, if you watch it, if you listen, and I try to keep them short because I know people's attention spans like this little, right? Whiskey Dick of the Claws. Yeah. Can't wait to see the Deadpool, Wolverine or Logan Wolverine movie. Can't wait to see that. but I try to tell a story, right? And it's like once I run stories, once I run out of messages, once I run out of this this energy, I'm done, right? Like I'm packing it up, I'm leaving, and like I said, this one YouTuber, um, I'm like, they're gone. They decided to leave, pack up for whatever. Maybe they'll be back. I don't know. Um, and you make friends here, you lose friends. Sometimes friends turn their back on you. I won't say to stab you in the back, but they turn your back on your so-called friends, whatever, right? And so I've always been mindful to like, there's limits of how much I open up to people. There's only a few people that I've actually done it. Business, one of them. Business is one of the guys that, and I was thinking about hashtag my shotgun when I did that contest, whatever, and he won that. Um, but as you go through life, you change, right? You change hopefully for the better. You change for a better you, a better life, a better person. Because life continues to change, right? So that VR was my first. Yes, it was. It was the very first one. And obviously, I think about everyone that like used to do this or used to do that, or back in the day this used to be badass or whatever. And now I feel like I'm turning into that old guy. It's like, man, I remember this or that, or YouTube used to be so fun, or there used to be so many people making videos. And the thing that people get out of this, and Slingshot War, I consider you one of the newest. Hey JH556, I gained wisdom with age. Yeah, is that I hope that that new generation, that new set of folks that come into it, I hope that you do it for the right reasons. I hope that you do it because you're gaining knowledge out of it. You're giving knowledge, right? You're growing as a person, right? YouTube has helped me. I'm not the greatest speaker. I know that. I'm not saying that. But YouTube has helped me get comfortable talking to an audience, right? Maybe not a live audience like you're physically here, but I know that you're watching. YouTube has over the years since I started in 2013, it has allowed me to build that momentum up to like be able to speak. Am I the best speaker? No. I might say words like or whatever, but I try to like watch not to say those things, right? Outdoors, amen, brother. Yeah, so hopefully you grow and you learn, and JH, Bizza, Slingshot, all Keith, all you guys here that are watching, you know what I'm talking about. You see, people come into the game, they come into the YouTube live or whatever. Whether you're a spectator and you're just like have an account to watch so you can comment, or whether you're in the game and you're actually playing on the field and doing videos and putting out content. I see a shift and change on like the TikTok thing, like the age is changing. All the young kids were there, right? And it's like now the older generation is taking over TikTok. So I suspect TikTok is gonna probably run its course here in another year or two. Not saying it's not gonna be around, but I think that the Gen X generation, like mine, has taken over the platform because I'm starting to see more and more content creators that are my age, and I guess less and less of the younger ones. They're still there, don't get me wrong, but the shift has changed. I'm seeing that. I'm sure they see it, and they're like, oh, we need a new platform for just the young people. You're gonna get old too one day, young person. You're gonna get old too. So, and it's that mindset of like, oh, I still feel like I'm 30 years old. Like, you keep telling yourself that. There's nothing wrong with it. If that's what keeps you going, great. Just know your limits. Like, don't think you can be out there. And even me, like, I don't like driving at night. I don't like going to loud concerts, right? I don't like big crowds. Don't get me wrong. I'll go to those things, right? Papa's laughing, but it's true. Um, I don't have the energy or stamina to be out all night. Like if I don't take a nap during the day, like anywhere from 2 to 5 or 6, at some point, I'm not gonna be outside or want to be out there after 10 o'clock or whatever. I'm tired. I want to come home. I want to enjoy it. Yeah, and I just The other thing is just, I reflect on, and I was telling my wife, because my wife, all her siblings already, one, two, three of them have had knee surgery. The other two, no wait, yeah, three of them had knee surgery. Two of them, which are the brothers, they're already complaining about their knees, and then my wife is the youngest out of all of them. And she's like, that concerns me because I think about, like, if all of them have knee problems, like eventually I'm gonna have knee problems, right? And I was like, we just got to take care of ourselves as best as I can, which is not doing extra activity, right? Extra physical activity. So we have to watch. I have to watch my back. Like, I can do physical labor, but I have to take a break. Like being out at the gun range on Friday and doing all that. Yeah, Gen X is the last generation of the tough generations have been. Yeah, exactly. Because and I've heard it a million times already on TikTok about the younger generation is not, and it's true. They don't know what hardship is. Gen X, we ran the streets. Our parents didn't know where we were. We wore a little key ring, a rope around our neck with the key to the house, right? There was no supervisions back then. We defended for ourselves. We bucked around and find out. We learned, right? We rode our bikes, we built ramps. I mean, we just did shit that the kids nowadays would be like, I'm scared, or I don't want to get dirty, or we drank from the water hose. I mean, all those things that we did, this generation doesn't want to do. Hell, I was just commenting the other day on another platform. I googled where I used to live at with my grandparents to the school. It was 1.4, 1.7, 1.4 miles one way. And I know my grandpa, like, I used to walk 3 miles to school, whatever. Like, yeah, right. But then they probably did. And shit, I can't even get my kids to walk half a mile to school one way. And I'm just like, the generation gap is just this much, right? It's like this much. It's not like, oh, there's a little, no, there's a big generation gap there. So, but with the way the world changes, we change too, right? So, but again, back to my topic, and the title is, who's left? Who's left in the YouTube game? I mean, how many people, and not just on my end, but I'm throwing back on you guys. How many people have you been sub to before you started, or when you started, and then after you started and you came on and you saw people come, you're like, oh, I like this channel, and then like they packed it up and left because they ran out of material that nothing to offer. Their heart wasn't in it for the right reason, and their purpose here has just run its course. And so I reflect on that. I think, okay, am I here for the right reasons? Am I still relevant? Am I making content? I make content a lot. I don't get a lot of views, but I'm doing it for the right reasons for me, right? Because I'm not monetized or anything like that. So I don't have to I don't have to be that monkey that dances to the music of YouTube. I coast along at my own speed. Exactly. I mean, you have to. I mean, there's things that you can. Okay, so like for example, the shooting video that I did a roping video and I did a shooting video. I had over 45 minutes of footage. I had 4 minutes to work with, so I broke that down in about 2 minutes each. That's why I broke that video, because no one's gonna sit there and watch 4, 5, 6 minutes of me doing whatever, right? I mean, unless you're a hot chick in a bikini with big boobs and a big ass. I mean, most people are just not gonna sit there and watch that. They're like, dude, this is too long. I got shit to do. I get that, right? It's the TikTok expansion. You know, people's attention span is like this much now. Even my generation now, like, we just can't watch long videos, right? If you want longer content story videos, you go to YouTube. If you want short, mindless videos that are like quick, entertaining, you don't get the whole story, that's gonna be TikTok, a minute or less, right? If you want videos that are like, I don't know, between YouTube and TikTok, go to Instagram. Then you got your personal page on Facebook. I branched out to other platforms. Let's see, I understand back to your channel. I'm sorry, what are you saying? I understand back to your. Nope, I don't want to do that. But yeah, so I'm reflecting this morning on life. I'm reflecting on YouTube. I'm reflecting on who's left, and how you build those relationships with other people. It's what do you get out of it? What do you learn, right? And I hope that when it comes across my channel, it's like, you know what? I don't watch all of Red's videos, but I like the guy. He's a nice guy. He offers me something from time to time. you know. Oh, back to this. Let me tell you something funny. Let's see, JH. Let me see. I just don't have time anymore. Business building back. I'll just say, yay. Just yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's like, where do you spend your time? How much, I tell people this all the time. My time at my age, and I'm old, and I know someone that's going to say, I'm not old, to each their own, right? I get it. My time is valuable now, and it's more precious to me than it was before I retired. Now I reevaluate how I look at life, and I'm like, there is no way in hell I'm going back to work full time. It has to be a job that I love to do, that I enjoy, I'm having fun, I love the company, I love the people, not to mention they're going to pay me buku money, and it gives me pleasure in the sense like I enjoy this. Like I'm willing to give up my retirement time, life, to go back to work. My time is valuable now, and if those things don't check the boxes off for me, I'm not doing it. Like, in other words, I'm like, that, hell no, I ain't doing that, and it's like, I put in the time, and like I said, I have had family members always ask me, like, how you like retirement? How you like retirement? So, what do you do? And I'm honest with them. I'm like, there's times I get bored, but I enjoy it more than I do get bored, and I stay busy, and yes, I throw knives. Yes, I'll be in the back. I said, I cut the grass like Forrest Gump. Now I just cut the grass. I'm like trying to reposition stuff in the backyard, pick up stuff. I'm getting into plants a little bit. I'm trying to stay busy. If it means running around, if it means, just doing things to fulfill the day. I take my nap when I need to take my nap. I'm enjoying it. But there's times it's like I need more purpose, right? So once I run out of things, and people tell me this, after that first year, you start to get bored. I'm not there yet. End of August, beginning of September will be a year that I've been retired. So making it already halfway through, I'm enjoying it. I got some trips still planned this summer. So once all that's done, I'll reevaluate my retirement life and go from there and be like, hey, it's time for a change. So I'm still looking to get maybe a part-time job, just a couple hours, a week, couple hours a day, maybe, 2 to 4 hours a day, maybe. Yeah, I'm just pacing myself. I'm just enjoying it. I am not in a rush anymore, so. Man, you get to talking here, and I just get talk. So, anyway, back to you guys. Anyone, 8 people watching, 5 thumbs up, great. I always appreciate that. I always see videos that are like, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share, whatever, right? I just never could get into that. And I saw one video that this guy I'm subbed to, one of the commenters said, there you are, you're always begging for likes and stuff. He's like, well, a lot of people forget to hit the likes. A lot of people forget to like do the share or comment. But it's like you have to do those things if you want to sell yourself. I'm not trying to sell myself. Hit the like, don't hit the like. I think I'd rather more engage with comments like right now. Like you leave a comment, I respond. But yeah, man, the world is changing. I'm just about fed up with like all the world news. Like if the shit's gonna pop off like in Fallout, then so be it. I'm not even gonna stress over it. I mean, there's only so much you can prepare for it. There's only so much you can do before it just becomes so exhausting, right? To like, and I think that's what it is. I think with this one channel, they just got so exhausted with like prep. It's like, what more can you talk about? What more can you say that hasn't been said? And I get it. When you come into the game of whatever it is out there, right? You coming in like, oh, you think you're gonna do it better than the last person? No, you're not. It's been done. It's been said. Been there, done that, seen it. You're not telling me nothing new. Some gonna explode. I'm gonna hit. Or but my shit though. Bye. Oh yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Dad on the YouTube. I'm still gonna call you Dad, okay? For short. Um, it, and that's the thing is like, if it really is, and I want to emphasize on this. So if you don't know, I'm gonna hopefully give you some knowledge, right? If it is the end of the world, thanks, Papa Shoot. I appreciate it. If it is the end of the world, if things are really gonna crash, and I think about New York Prepper. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just putting him out there. Canadian Prepper, right? We all gonna die. Whatever kind of prepper is out there, right? All the people that fit in the categories of news flash. This is it. It's gonna happen. We're coming to the and I'm guilty. I'm a sucker for watching some of these guys, these women that talk about end times or whatever, because it just interests me. For some reason, I like the end of the world, zombie apocalypse idea of me surviving, me and a dog and a shotgun, you know. I can still kick ass, you know. I'm still a Rick Grimes, you know. But the thing is like, all these people that preach this and then have a link like, hey, by the way, I got a PayPal, I got a subscription, buy my shit. What does it matter if I buy it? I mean, what does it matter that you're still promoting your channel? Like, if the shit's gonna happen, if the economy's gonna crash, if the zombie apocalypse is gonna happen, what does it matter about you trying to sell something? Which really thinks, like Canadian Prepper, known him since I've been on here. I don't know if he came in after me. He probably came in around the same time. I remember when he was a small channel. Average dude just like me, made videos just to make them. Hey Red, hey Warsaw, sick today and had it. Oh man, kick back and just listen to me talk, man. Enjoy this conversation. Hope you feel better. Get some soup, drink lots of liquid. Keep me in your, yes, I will. I'll say a prayer for you, brother. All right, I got you. But you know, some of the people that they're just good talkers, the bullshitter talkers. They just love to talk and like they got you by the ear, they got your attention, and yet they don't deliver. And I'm just like, people like that, it amazes me that so many of us fall for them, right? And then you start seeing through the bullshit, and then it's like, you can't tell people, right? You can't tell people, you know, don't listen to them, don't follow them, because they're like, well, I like the person, they're entertaining, oh, they're just whatever. And it's just like, you don't see the bullshit. You know, it's like seeing the guy pull all the lines from a girl, like, girl, you look good, you look fine, ooh man, this and that. And I'm like, you know, this dude's a convict, you know, he ain't got no job, you know, he's gonna leech on you, you know, he got about seven baby mamas. You can't wake up some people, right? And I'm not hating on people like, oh, don't hate the player, hate the game. No, it's not even. It's just the lies and bullshit that some people say. And it's like, wake up, wake up. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's going around. My wife just got over that a couple days ago. But it's hitting a lot of people for sure. But, you know, your heart has to be in this, right? If your heart is not in it, and it's in the right place, you're not gonna last in this thing, in this YouTube life. You know, there's still guys that I'm sub to that are still Seller 559, right? Joe Primo still does his thing, you know. Bizza, I'm waiting for you to come back and do some of the series, you know. But I know you got a lot on your plate. You know, and then I think about old friends, people that used to be into the gun thing, and they just pretty much, I think they just sold all their shit, and it's like they coasted off, rode off into the sunset, and I'm like, I guess my day will come, right? My day will come with that, because one of the things, we're all guaranteed to get old, and we're all guaranteed to die one day. We're all gonna, and literally, I mean, pass away, not in the sense like we all gonna die hype type of video. I'm like, this is going to be the end result, right? And so, no matter how much shit you have, no matter how many nice cars you have, no matter how much you put away, if you're not, if what you have is not helping you, if it's not, if there's not a means to the plan and you're benefited from it, it's not going to save you. It's not going to help you, right? So for me, it's like I prepare for events. I prepare for what I think is coming. I prepare within my means, but I don't stress about that, right? And little birds are all over the place. These little tiny birds. I don't know what kind of birds they are, but I guess they're gathering sticks and stuff for their little nest. But I don't know. This is me just rambling, I guess. I hope I'm not coming off complaining, because I'm not, because I'm still here, right? I don't know about other people and how long they're going to last, but just use your time wisely, right? Finches, maybe. I mean, they're little brown birds. I'll have to look that up. Use your time wisely, right? Make sure your life is meaningful, and I got a new shotgun recently, and it malfunctioned brand new. My wife said, "Man, you have the worst luck on guns." And but my old Remington Wingmaster, my 870, man, that thing is a champ. It's a workhorse. But I got me a new G-Force Gatlin 12 gauge, and the loading chamber doesn't lift up. Something about the release mechanism, like when you release the slide on the shotgun, that little side one. Not the safety, but there's a little real thin when you push up and it releases the slide. That thing it stays stuck in there, and I got it to pop back out again, but for a reason it won't stay. Every time I cycle it and chamber around in there, it won't. It goes in there, it won't. And I've tried to research it, so I'm gonna call the manufacturer tomorrow and say, "Hey, I just got this brand new gun from you guys. Like, what's the deal?" I'm sure they're gonna say send it back, which is gonna cost me time and money. But luckily, it's not my only shotgun. So anyway, shit happened. A7, man, dude. If I get a chance I'm gonna get me another 870 for sure, because this has been the best shotgun I ever, and I almost sold it, but I call it my zombie apocalypse gun, man. You just can't beat that thing. If you get the semi-automatic, it's like it's always something, right? It's like the cycling system. If it's gas operated, something's always malfunctioning with those things. Right? I wanted to leave because of the toxic, corrupt people in the 2A community. They would be like, listen to me and my advice, buy my, yeah, and that's in every community. Warsaw, that's in the knife community, and it's in every community. There's always those gatekeepers, right? There's gatekeepers. Only they want to buy. Hang on a second. Oh, there's a loose dog. Oh no, there's another dog. 2 dogs, 3 dogs. So I guess somebody's walking the dog. They have them loose, I guess. Oh yeah. 4 dogs, man. Everyone likes to have their dogs look like, my dog is the greatest, right? Right. Now you can't have your dogs off the leash, man. There's a field back here. But no, in every community there's gatekeepers, because they want to be the person to shine. They want to be the one type of boring. They don't care about the 2A when they say they do. They don't, because anybody, I'm going to say this to anyone that doesn't know. If you don't know the secrets, I'm going to tell you right now. If your heart is not in this because you love doing videos, right, and you want to share and you want to be a part of a local community, I'm not saying you're bad, but if your channel is set up for Patreon, for monetization, if you have t-shirts, if you have links to this and that, whatever, you're doing it for financial gain. Your heart is in it for financial gain. Nobody will come out and say, look, I don't care about you guys. I don't care about the subs. I don't care about if you say, oh, I like your channel. Like, I like your channel too. Or, "Oh, thank you. I love you very much." It's, most of it is not genuine. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But if people are set up for those type of things, they're doing it for the money. I've had a Maverick 88 too, Keith. Yeah, I got a Maverick. I've had like two of them, two different times. Yeah, good guns. But if people do it for those reasons, their heart is not in it for the reasons like, I'm doing it because I love this. I love doing videos. I love entertaining. I love to engage in the community. I'm not asking anything from you guys, right? Those channels don't last. I mean, unless you're putting buku career, this is your job. Like Canadian Prepper, this is his job now. His job is to sell you SHTF, right? Shit hits the fan. WROL, that is his job. YouTube is his job, right? His marketplace. So he has to tell you, I love you guys, right? You're not going to survive without this stuff, you know. Please, he puts these thumbnails of like, oh shit, let me watch this. He's like, this is it. This is horrible. This is gonna be the end. And it's like every video is like that. And I'm just like, and of course I'm a sucker for watching, because I'll start to watch the video. I'm like, oh, he's just rambling. Change it. I hope that he'll offer me something one day to be like, this is a good warning. This is it. Because if your videos start off with, don't forget to hit like, don't forget to check out my store, it's not the end of the world video. It's not. It's just another, I'm doing this to make some money. Exactly, Warsaw. So things like that, and I'm gonna change the subject in a little bit. It's just, look out for those things, right? It is. It's facts are boring, Papa. Facts are boring, and facts are not entertaining, and people are turned off by the truth, the real truth, right? And it's not to say you have to take everything serious here. You don't. I try to have fun, right? It doesn't mean you can't be entertaining. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy this, right, with a smile and have some laughs, right? But for those that keep it real, like keep it real, I'm that's okay. Hey, but you're engaging, right? You're here, you're watching, right? But I lost my train of thought or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's who's left, and some people you try to wake up and say, dude, that dude or that girl, that chick is a fake, man. And nobody believes you. And then when they leave, it's just like, I told you. And no one believed me because I'm boring, right? That person's entertaining. And it's like the lies and the bullshit. And people caught on. People did catch on. People did catch on to the bullshit. And they're like, yeah. They don't know the whole story, right? They don't know the whole story behind the scenes. And I can say nothing, but it's like, a lot of people are suckers, man. A lot of people are like blinded by like the foolishness of people that do this a lot, right? I seek out facts and real people. That's fine. Appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm gonna change the subject a little bit because I don't want this to be a rant or anything. It's not. I'm just living my life. I'm just trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to be here relevant and make some content. And people that are real, that I enjoy, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep commenting on their channel. If they're not asking me for like to donate to their Patreon or pay for their cup of coffee or like buy me a cup of coffee, keep the channel going. Like that shit's so old. Like it's just outdated. Like if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You shouldn't have to like keep telling people. Don't forget to buy me a cup of coffee. Don't forget to keep supporting so I can keep doing this. Hell, we all want to do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna name call him out, but one of the guys was. Oh yes, I know you're talking about. Yes. Is it the guy from way back in the day? Way back in the day? Um, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Just Jeep, just exploring every path. Red, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Jeep? Jeep. Yes, I know you're talking about Warsaw. Yeah, back in the day, dude. And that's the thing. Warsaw is like the guy was likable, man, right? And I really think he was genuine, a good guy. Like his heart was in the right place, right? He's like, I want to, I got this background in this field, and I want to like share this. And he was a good talker, right? He was calm. He wasn't like, just screaming. He was like calm, relaxed. Like, oh, I can listen to this dude. Oh, he has this background. Oh, cool. I think a lot of us fell for them, right? But then I caught on to like he started getting a little taste of blood, like, and I say blood meaning like green. Let's say that donations, right? He's like, oh shit, man. And then I could tell he was asking for stuff and asking for stuff, and then it was becoming more apparent like you're going in this direction now. Like in the beginning, it was cool, but once he realized the money stopped, the green stopped, nobody was donating stuff to him because everyone just got tired of his shit, right? I still think to this day he's a good guy. I just think his, greed got to him, and that's what burned him out. And I see this, and I'm thinking his heart was not in the right place, right? He did it for the wrong reasons. Text me later. Yeah, I will, Bizza. Are you heading out? Are you leaving so I can say my goodbyes? Yes. I mean, we all fell for him, right? And it was like, and me and some of the other guys were like behind the scene. Yeah, exactly. And arrogance, annoyance. Yeah, it was just like, and even for his kid, it's like, oh, my kid's gonna go to this retreat. If anybody wants to donate, I'm like, that's your kid, your responsibility. You pay for that shit. You want him. I'm like, I got kids too. Anybody want to send shit to my kids? No, I didn't do that. Like, but people see it as an opening. Like, oh, people like me. Maybe if I ask them for a new car, they'll donate that. Yeah. Like, come on, man. You're responsible for your life. We're here to share. We're here to share our good moments here on this platform to make people laugh, smile, share information, right? That's what it's all about. Back in the day, might as well be, you know. I mean, we'd have this conversation. He's like, I ain't paying for shit. I'm here. YouTube is free. I'm not paying to see other people's videos. I'm not gonna pay for YouTube free ads. I'm not gonna donate to people's channel. I mean, we would bounce back and forth on that. Like, yep, so and so's doing it. Yep, so and so's doing it. And it's just annoying because it's like, why do I have to pay to see your content? Like, 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 who are you? How special are you that I have to pay to see these like extra things, right? So it's stuff like that that I think it runs its course. It becomes a job for a lot of people, and it's like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of like the energy, the fakeness. I have to like come on, be like all hyped up and this and that, and it's just like, if people really knew how some of these people were in real life, and again, I'm not gonna reveal all the secrets. If you can't figure it out, and if you can't get a clear understanding of what I'm telling you now, I don't know if you're gonna believe me if I tell you. So it's like, you either wake up on your own or you don't. And people like who they like, and it's just like, if you can't see past the bullshit, then I can't help you, right? I can't tell you, don't listen to that. They're fake. They're gonna backstab you. They're gonna like do that. And I'm just like, and it's like, time will reveal itself. And sure enough, it had. They packed up and left, and I'm like, no goodbyes, no like, this is the reason, just like I'm checking out. And I'm not saying nothing. Um, I don't even think the guy you were talking about, Warsaw, I don't recall that person even saying, this is it, I'm done. I think they just stopped making videos. They're just like, so if I get the opportunity and I want to leave on my own graces, I want to be able to say, hey guys, this is my official last video. I'm calling it quits here on this platform. It served my purpose. I'm gonna leave my channel up for anyone to see. Um, it's been a great run. Thank you all. I appreciate it for all the memories and laughs and comments. I hope I can do that one day, right? I hope that life doesn't take me and be like, hey, Red's gone and no more videos. I want to at least be able to say goodbye. For me, it's always about saying goodbye. It's like I want to be able to say goodbye. You don't always get that opportunity. Hey, Sue, how's the weather? Everybody's getting tornadoes. Yeah, one of my kiddos in Oklahoma and my grandson and her husband, they got hit by a tornado in the area, so they called us last night. So, little concerning, but hopefully today they'll give us an update on what's going on. So, but who's left? I guess it's hot. Oh man, it was triple digits here yesterday. I mean, we're really. I mean, it was just like that. Like we went from low mid 90s, a few high 90s, and then boom, triple digits were here like in no time. Like dang, like glad they were. Yeah, they're all right. I think their truck got damaged trying to get away from the storm. Yeah, I think it's damaged. They're probably gonna have to file a claim, running over this and that, and trying to get over trees or whatever. But thank God. I mean, it's a material thing, right? So BXA, what is that? Sue, what is BXA? I don't know what that is. I'm not hip with that. OG, Red, what's going on? Guns, coast to coast. I always think about that radio, that talk radio guy. What's his name? Coast to coast, the AM radio. He would do all the off the ball UFOs, all that. So yeah, but anyway, let me flip it back over to you before we hit this. What is this? Before we hit the hour mark, and that is, what is everybody doing this weekend? What are your plans today? For me, I'll start off and just say, going to a family pool party for the rest of this afternoon till whenever we leave. Gonna do that, hang out with family, just try to relax, right? Just enjoy like the moment. So I tell you this, the moment I noticed that I was like, well, bye, and I slept. Yeah. Art Bell, there you go. Guns Coast to Coast. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, once you see that pattern, and I'm stubborn. I mean, like I said, I'm still sub to some of these guys, and I just shake my head like, I only keep you around for the news, so I'm hoping one day you offer me that little up, like, hey, man, it's happening. It's popping off. You guys got 30 minutes to an hour to get your shit, hide, whatever. That's why I keep these guys on my radar. But yeah, I start to watch. If it's one of those, starts off with like, a silliness cartoon, like Canadian Pepper will show him running through it, like cartoon buildings falling down, and then he's like, don't forget to hit like if I hit my store. I'm like, okay, this is not the serious video. This is just him making a video. My plans, I'm taking some rest, being sick. Yes, soups, lots of fluids. Do it. I have to mow the yard today. Oh man. Yeah, luckily I mowed the front and back recently, so yeah, I'm done with that. I'm really relaxing this weekend. We got family stuff every day, so true. Remember that Hawaiian emergency weather a while back? This isn't everyone shipped them. Oh, dude, that was crazy, Dad. I mean, dude, can you imagine? I mean, I think about that. Like, if that popped off, I mean, that really does test yourself. Think about it, right? If you got that alert in whatever state you're in, that is the true testament of, are you gonna just sit around and be like, shit, I'm gonna crack under pressure and freeze, or are you gonna go into like, hey, let's go into SHTF mode, prepper mode, whatever. Anyone that lived through that, I mean, today that remembers that, I'm sure they remember like we're fucked. We're on islands. Like there's nowhere to go. And even if you had a boat, would you be able to get on a boat and get far enough away from land in time to avoid that? No, you are, you know. And I'm not saying you're not fucked if you're on land. It's just I bet that, yeah, I bet people are like, this is it. Like, there's nowhere to go, right? So, yeah. But at the end of the day, guys, if it happens, it happens. If you're one of the lucky ones and you get to survive the apocalypse, right, after the bombs, then you still got to deal with no more pharmacies, no more electricity, right? Where you're gonna get your food, you're gonna have to scavenge, right? Yes, you might be like Rick Grimes, the last one standing, but then it's a life of like your life is gonna change forever, like everybody else's, right? It may be fun for the first year or two in the sense like, oh, everyone's gone, but I'm still here. Like now I get to scavenge through people's houses. Now I get to like, you know, now I get to be the cool guy with all the preps. Maybe I'll get the hot chick, it's just like, short-lived fantasy, but do you wish it? No. Reality is no. Do you live by fantasy and like, I could probably be Rick Grimes. I could probably be that lone survivor, that man that they make the movie on, let's see, how the world, yeah. Yeah, so, stuff like that is just, you take it with a grain of salt. But as I get older, I'm just valuing my time, my life to where it is, and I have what I have. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It's out of my control, right? I'm sure the politics are going to get, come this next election coming up. I'm sure it's going to get stupid crazy. I'm sure there's going to be people protest, and I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Like, just go vote. Whoever wins wins. Accept it. And then 4 years from now, you get to vote again. So that's the person I don't want to survive something like that. Just me, though. And you're not alone, JH. I mentioned that to family members. They're like, no, like, and I think to myself, you're the kind of person, and I'm not saying you. I'm just thinking to my family, like, you're the kind of person that's gonna go in the corner and start crying and pretend like, I wish it would go away. I wish it, like, and they've told me too. They're like. I don't want to be alive, but if that happens, if we live in a world like that, like I'd rather just die. And I'm just like, for me, and I'm thinking this in my head, it could certainly change. I'm not Mr. Badass or anything like that. But I think to myself, no, I want to survive. I want to see the shit. I want to be able to see like in Fallouts. I want to see the shit drop. I want to see if I can actually survive this shit. But yes, I would lose a lot of family. I would, I would feel a certain different way. But in my mind, I guess like I'm 30 years old still. No, you're not 30, motherfucker. Like you're almost gonna be 50. You're not 30 years old. Get that out of your head. Same thing. It's like I might be like, man, I wish I would not have survived this. I mean, I'm just being honest, right? So let's see. I'm near Chicago and well within the blast area, so it will be fast for me. And that is a reality, right? Some of us know we're just fucked. Like, there's nothing I can do. Chirac, the city of savages. Chicago is a city of... Yeah, so much has changed, man. I saw a video of, like, other countries around the world that their cities are beautiful. The technology, the buildings. And I think I love America. I love my country. I love my state of Texas. Like, I'm a Texan, true and true. Texan is what comes to mind before American. I'm a Texan to the end, and I'm a proud Texan. But I'm gonna say this: America has gone to shit, man. America has, like, the society, the economics, the poverty, the homelessness, the drug addiction, the kidnap. I mean, it's just, where has this just gone to shit, man? There's no law and order. I mean, it's still a great country, don't get me wrong. I would not move somewhere else, but you look around some other countries and it's like, they're it sucks because they don't have the 2A, they don't have some of the freedoms we have, they don't have First Amendments and shit. But some of the other countries look like they're like they're at a better technology than we are. It's like their cities look clean. I'm not saying they don't have problems, but you look at America, it's like Chicago, New York. I mean, the homelessness, you know, illegal immigration's bad. I mean, everyone's just walking through the borders. Like these people are just they're not being vetted. They're given they're handed out phones, money. I mean, it's just like, and then you have all these people that live here now, like that need help, right? That could use housing. And instead, all this money's going out to people they're not Americans, they don't live here. They may not even stay here. They may just work and eventually go back when you could have been helping people here, making this country better, you know? Not just America. Look at Canada. They are worse than we are. I heard that. And people were like, oh, in Canada, they have better health care and this and that. Like, yeah, but that's not the full story. You're not getting the whole full story of, yeah, some things are better, but they're not better off than us. But that says, like, exactly, the veterans, I mean, it's like people that go to the military, even my, one of my wife's nephews, the one that we went to the graduation, like he put in his whatever 26, 28, 30 years of like, you know, he's retired, so he's getting a retirement check, but he's also getting a full disability check because of PTSD, and he's working again. He looks normal, but I know he has a lot of, you know, stuff going on there too. Leadership has shifted in their ideology. They no longer want a strong. Exactly. And people are waking up, man. People are waking up. I saw a video. I'm going to share this video again. It was Steve Ram. He's a financial guy or whatever, but he's done a lot of like videos on political stuff. Not to talk politics, but he like gives more the news, right? And there was a Trump rally, I think in Chicago. I think it was in Chicago. And so many black people came out and said that they were voting for Trump. Biden hadn't done nothing for them. It's just lies. I mean, there were a lot of people, and I'm thinking, this is what you don't see on regular news. They don't show this, right? But to be honest, a lot of minority people, Hispanics and blacks, are saying this. The news is just not reporting it. And then they were showing the people. I mean, there was a huge crowd at this rally for Trump. And then you look at the little gatherings, they only show Trump and then the news reporters. They just show that little crowd there. They don't pan out to show you the whole eye. There's nobody at his events anymore. The dude is senile. He gets lost. He gets confused. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know where the exit off the stage is. He starts rambling about ice cream, and it's like, this is who we want as our president. This is who we've had in office. It's like, who's running the country? And it's a mess. Of course, you can't win people that are Democrat 100% or voted for him. They're like, no, he's fine. It's like, I don't know what coffee you're drinking, but it's the Biden coffee. Sleepy Joe coffee. He poops in his, he does. He farted at an event. I don't know if you saw that. It was he went to a black college, gave a speech, and even some of the students were like, I don't know about him. I don't know if I'm going to vote for him. Or like, yeah, I appreciate he showed up. But apparently, I guess afterwards, he went to a dinner there or something, and he was just standing up and he farted. And he didn't realize he farted. And as soon as he did that, people were laughing in the room. And so he turned around like, huh? I mean, it's like an old, and I'm like, I feel bad for him. Like, dude, you need to step down. Like, it's the mindset. No, I can still run another 4 years. I'm still 30. I feel like I'm 30 years old, dude. Call it. It's done. You're done. Get off. That's it. You're 40 years in politics. You're done. Get off the stage. Go the retirement home's over there. Go enjoy the rest of your life. He farted. Everyone started laughing. He turned around like this. He's like, and he did a salute because he thought, I I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know. What are we saying? Putin says our president Joe Biden. Exactly. Nobody's taking him serious. This is why China and Russia, their alliance is because they know if the time to strike U.S. it's now. While we have him in office, time to attack is now. Because they know once Trump gets into office, all bets are off. He's not putting up with. We're going to go right back to law and order. We're going to go back to as a dominant country. I mean, luckily, Potato Joe is not really running things. There's a lot of people behind the scenes. Right? Not from, I won't lie. I would have laughed too. Yeah, I would have been like, dude, you just farted. Like we're right here by the table. Like really? You just like we're trying to have dinner and just this motherfucker farted. It smells like ice cream. Like, like you know. Some students turned their backs to him. Yes, I saw that, Papa. Did you catch that Italian comedy skit making fun of them? I think I saw it on Glenn Beck's. No, but if you can share it, I'll go check it out. If you can share it on the community tab, then I'd appreciate it. Fred, even the president of our heaven was like, what the fuck is wrong? Yeah, it did. And the thing is, they can't, his people, Potato Joe's people, they can't hide it no more. It's like, this dude has been a joke for the last 3.5 years. Like, there's nothing to hide, like Fred, even the president. It is, it's embarrassing, and I'm like, I feel bad for him, but I don't. And I feel bad for our country because we are all suffering. And the people that voted for him, they will not admit, you know what, we fucked up. We should not have voted for him because I know they didn't want to vote for Trump. And people were saying, oh, Trump's going to take us to World War III and this and that. We didn't have any conflicts that we're having now. The economy was good. Things were structured. We didn't have all this craziness going on with other countries. We weren't involved with all these different wars or whatever you want to call them. All that, let's see, it's embarrassing. All that dairy is sitting. No, it's not. And as you get older, we all know it. Even, I mean, your stomach changes as you get older, right? It's like, you can eat it. You're going to pay for it later. You can eat that, but you're going to shit later, right? If you had a bite, yeah, you'd be like, ooh, chocolate ice cream. Hey, Teresa, going red chat. Here, I got some brownies for you. Here you go, like, oh, great American brownies. I'm serious, I know, man. I just, for me, it's like, when I'm wrong, guys. I will tell you, you know what? I fucked up. I was wrong. I called it wrong. I was wrong. This dude is good. This dude is good. But they can't even admit that. They can't even say, you know what? He's not all that good. Of course they're not going to do that. If they admitted that, the world would lose their shit, man. The economy would flip. Countries would be bailing out of all these. It'd be like this whole NATO thing with Ukraine. People would be bailing out. Like, if America has this guy in it as a clown, a joke, why are we following their lead? But they can't do it. They can't. It's just like, oh man, let's see what is going on with this one. Oh, let me get this back. The thing is, it's like, if the sky is falling, they're not going to come out saying, hey, there's something about to hit the earth. People would lose their shit, right? People would run to the stores, lose their ever mind, right? This over here. Sorry, mess up on the chat. Let's see. I mean, hell, China's even. Yeah, China's. I mean, it's like. Yeah, the economy. China's doing joint training exercise. Yeah, military training. China. All right. Yeah, it's a mess right now, man. And the thing is, nobody will admit, hey, I mean, even the vice president, where the hell is that chick at? Like, nowhere to be. She's embarrassed too. She don't want to be seen with Farty Joe, you know. So, but all right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope that you've enjoyed this live stream. Stay safe. Don't fall for the bullshit. YouTube is free. Remember that. So until they start charging you to actually be like a Netflix or whatever, it's free. A bird just flew right over here and took something. I don't know. Um, just live your life, man. And if you think you're 30, okay, have fun at yeah at whatever age you are, thinking you're 30. It doesn't mean you can't be a kid. Doesn't mean you can't have good moments. Just remember to pace it. Hey, what's up, City Prepper? Take care, of y'all. Red's here. Something I want you to watch. Red, what's up? I want you to watch. Okay. Have to go back and click on that. Let me see if I can click on it without messing this up. Okay. So I'll open up that chat. Let me pause that video. I'll go back and look at it. Thanks, Warzone. Take care, brother. Chat. Hope yeah, everybody have a good day. Take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. Um, we live and learn, right? And I wish everyone that has left the YouTube world to go live their life, their real life, right? Not the fantasy life. I wish them the best. And I hope that we live and learn and we wake up for the next inspirational person comes along like, I'm going to change the game. I'm going to run my, you know, when somebody's bullshitting you, right? Don't fall for the bullshit. Yes, we all want to have fun. We always want to laugh and have it entertaining. You're gonna like who you're gonna like. I get it, but don't be victim to their nonsense. So, all right, guys. Adios. Have a good one. I'll do another video soon. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching my videos. Like, subscribe, share. Just kidding. Um, thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate you. All right. All right. Peace. God bless. And yeah. Go out there and vote next election. Adios.